All right, the Iran nuclear deal is facing its biggest hurdle yet, Congress. Today, Secretary John Kerry, Secretary Jack Lew, and Secretary Ernest Moniz testified before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, marking the beginning of a 2-month-long review process. Listen to this.
Is Iran banned from ballistic missile work for the next 8 years?
They are.
No.
Well,
no.
Look, you want to answer, Senator? They are restrained from any sharing of missile technology, purchase of missile technology, exchange of missile technology, work on missiles. They cannot do that.
Joining me right now is the Consul General of Israel, Ambassador Ido Aharoni. Welcome, Ambassador. It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
If this deal makes it, what does it mean for the region?
Very bad news. It means that you're unleashing a more robust, vigorous, rogue regime like Iran, the #1 producer of state-sponsored terrorism in the world, in a regime that is unstable to begin with. So you will be further increasing the instability of the region, contributing to the proliferation of nuclear weapons in the future, as well as conventional weapons.
You know, I think what you're saying makes sense, because I would think every other country around Iran right now would be saying to themselves, I got to nuke up too, because if they've got it, Lord knows what they could do.
It goes even beyond that. You know, in my 25 years in diplomacy, I learned one thing. The most brilliantly put together agreement could be a colossal failure of the ground if there's no goodwill, and vice versa. The most haphazardly put together agreement can be a major success if there is goodwill. And look what happened only 3 days after this deal was reached. Iran's leader is not only vowing to continue to see the United States as its enemy, but is legitimizing death to America and death to Israel chance as something that expresses the will of the people. And the fact that there is no linkage in the agreement between lifting the sanctions and Iran changing its ways, there is no attempt whatsoever to address the very nature of the regime, their motivation to acquire nuclear military capabilities in the future. We think that's a big mistake.
Well, we know that they sponsor terrorism. We know of their links to Hezbollah. We know they refuse to recognize Israel as a country. And we know that we have some serious, serious problems with them. And yet here we are doing a deal. What do you think it's going to mean, if it all goes through, for our relationship with Israel going forward?
You know, this is really not just about Israel. As our late Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin used to say, we just happen to live in that bad neighborhood, but it really goes way beyond Israel. We are there just by the physical location. You know, this is where we are. We are in the Middle East, but this is really of concern to all of us. Look, the last push the Iranians made within the framework of the negotiations were for ICBM, the ballistic missiles. Question we all have to ask ourselves, what do they need them for? 12,000-kilometer range. You don't need 12,000-kilometer range to hit Israel. It's only 3,000 kilometers away. You don't even need that to hit Europe. It's only 7,000 kilometers away. 12,000 kilometers is exactly the distance between Tehran and the east coast of the United States. This is why it should be of concern to every American.
I think it is. I don't think that there's a lot of support for this. We haven't seen it from the American people. We haven't seen it from Congress. But, you know, the president has vowed to veto anything that gets in his way. Ultimately, what do you think happens?
Well, it's difficult to anticipate. I can tell you that as an Israeli diplomat, I admire the political process of the American system as we witnessed it today. And I think we will see more debate in days to come, in days and weeks to come. All we can do, as we've done, this is our historical obligation, is to express our opinion. And the fact that our relationship with the United States is so intimate, it makes it even more urgent for us to express our opinion, because that's what you do among friends and family.
All right. Well, thank you for expressing your opinion right here on the Intelligence Report. Ambassador Ido Aharoni, good to see you.